Hello and welcome to Reality Recapped, where I'm going to recap all of the trashiest reality shows. If you have suggestions, please put them in the comments down below. This week, we're going to focus on Caesar from The Single Life. I have to admit, I have a little bit of a soft spot for Caesar. He seems really innocent, really naive, and also really sweet. So, I really am like his biggest cheerleader. I'm really hoping he finds somebody. I doubt it's going to be in Ukraine, but we'll enjoy watching. So he's talking right now to his matchmaker in Ukraine. And he's like, I've been seeing news reports that it looks like there's a war about to hit. And the matchmaker is saying, oh, no, it's fine, come anyway. And he does. And he says, she's looking out for me. She wants the best for me. No, Caesar, she wants your money. So she's going to encourage you to come. We had a big storm and it's raining pretty hard right now, so you can probably hear it on the mic, and I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. So Caesar meets with his friend, and they go through the profiles that the matchmaker has sent him. And the friend brings up all the requisite requirements of any friend that appears on this show. Is this a scam? How is this different than Maria? Blah, 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 blah. He's convinced it's not a scam and everything's good. And she kind of gives that smile, that face that lets you know she hopes it's not a scam, but probably it is. So this is Chewy. This is Caesar's friend, and he is driving him to the airport. Caesar used to date his sister back in the day, and they had a picture of her. She's beautiful. And his friend is just worried about him, wants to make sure that he finds love and that it's nothing like Maria. Caesar arrives in Ukraine. I think this is Kiev. It looks freaking beautiful, but oh my gosh, so freaking cold, all the snow on the ground. And when we get into the hotel, it looks like he is there in December. So yeah, it looks really, really chilly. There's a potential war going on. This has a very specific, this feels like 80s to me so much. It's like the idea of opulence from the 80s, and it seems kind of like stuck there. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you see that as well? Caesar goes down to meet with the matchmaker, and he says he hired the matchmaker because he wants to make sure that he doesn't make a mistake like he did last time with Maria. So he's like insuring this woman to protect him in some sense. He paid her $500 to match him with people. And yeah, I'm sure that helped to pay for her braces and her lip injections. And, bless you, woman. I hope she has a good meeting for him. So she's basically saying, you looked really good in your profile, and they show some of the pictures of his profile, and she says, you look strong, and you smile, and you seem very nice, and all of those things. And he says, I'm really looking for someone to love, and I'm not for everyone, but I know how to take care of a woman. He says he knows how to take care of a woman. And she's kind of like awkwardly looking at him. She doesn't quite know what to say. And he's like, like the hands and the feet. Like, I know how to take care of a woman. Oh. So Katerina tells him that kind of how this is going to go. So there's a meet and greet party, and there's going to be about 15 women that he will be able to interact with and see if he likes them. And if he does, then he has the opportunity to go on, more one-on-one dates later. So in the previews, it looks like he is on a date with somebody. So I'm very excited to see that. And hopeful for Caesar. Katerina goes on and says that the ladies have seen his profile and that they have a lot of very interested women in him, and that they're all very nervous to meet him and excited to meet him. And he's very sweet. He's like, oh, I'm really nervous too, so okay. It's just, I hope that she's not lying, and I hope that that's true, and there are people that are excited to meet him. And Caesar says that he's going to look purple because she's going to make him blush, and but she won't be able to tell because he's darker skinned. And she's just like, what? She has no idea how to respond to that. She said that she doesn't have a lot of black customers. And Caesar said earlier on that when he was out kind of touring Ukraine, he was like, I don't think there's any other black people here. And yeah, so that might pose some issues. I'm sure that, weighs into everything as well. Caesar notices her nail color and comments on it. She's like, oh, that's right, you're a nail technician. And she says, it's really unusual in the Ukraine. We don't have any male nail technicians. And Caesar kind of nods, just like, yeah, oh, okay, well, yeah. And that is not the last time he's going to hear that on this trip, for sure. Caesar puts on his finest outfit, and what he says is that he wants people to know he's serious, and that's why he's going all out with his outfit. But I cannot unsee that he looks so much like the Monopoly Man. That's all I see when I'm looking at this. He just needs the mustache and the bags of cash, which would probably help in the dating pool. Yeah, he's excited to go on this date, and this limo pulls up, and he is so freaking excited when he sees this limo. He's like, oh my God, I got a limo, yes! It's like, yeah, that was part of your $500. So Caesar gets into the limo, and he opens up the door. Where's the driver? Why isn't somebody opening the door for him? Maybe it's too cold. The driver's like, I'm not getting out. It's freezing outside. I don't know. Maybe it's production. But he opens up the door, and he sees there's 3 other guys inside. So one of the guys that's getting ready to do a little fist bump, that he's an international businessman. Okay, whatever that means. He can work from anywhere, he brags. And he's kind of funny. He's introducing everybody. And then this guy, I'm going to call him Sweater. He apparently is a crypto trader. And then that guy's a golf pro. So I don't know. It's interesting. So all of you guys put in $500. So this is $2,000, and they're all being taken in this limo. And again, this feels 80s, doesn't it? It feels like what you thought was cool in the 80s, and this is what's happening. It'd be hilarious if people were wearing really ugly prom dresses when they got to the event. That'd be amazing. So these guys are all talking about what they do, and they tell him, he says, I'm a nail technician. And the businessman, international businessman, says, oh, I didn't even know that men were nail technicians. I've never even heard of that before. And then the Sweater guy goes, oh, I've heard of it. I've seen it. And he says it as if, like, Sweater guy has seen things. He's seen the way the world works. The car pulls up to the venue, and we get a confessional of Caesar where he's saying, like, I thought I was going to be the only guy going here, and here I am. There's the international businessman, there's the crypto trader, there's the professional golf player, and, like, they're all going to outshine me, and how am I going to compete with them? And he seems really upset that he's not going to be able to, and oh, my heart just breaks. And again, I just wanted to give you a lovely shot of the 80s and what we thought was cool in the 80s. And yeah, Teslas are so much better. So here they are. These are the women inside the venue. And it sounds like Katriana is announcing them. And the women, of course, are beautiful. Surprise, surprise. I would be so nervous in this situation. It would be awful if I was the men. Like, how awful. So they're kind of just like in the middle of the room. And I love Sweater guy. He's like right for the buffet. That is so me. I'll see you ladies later. I'll meet you later. I'm going to get some food first. And they all kind of stand around, and it's so cringy. It'd be so awful to walk around to a room full of people. Like, how do you talk to like 5 girls at the same time? These ladies are completely making eyes at one another like, oh my God, we shouldn't have come. What were we thinking? Katriana has fooled us for the last time. And Caesar looks good, and I just want him to be happy. This guy's chit-chatting with one of the tables. So is Sweater guy. He's getting in there. And there's the international businessman. He's also making his moves to get to know people. And, just like a shot, like this professional golf player starts breaking out the moves. And man, can he dance, you guys. I wish I could show you the video. But man, he can really cut a rug. And it's hilarious because the women are like watching him and like clapping and cheering, and it's hilarious. I can't wait to see that next week. And so we have a lot to look forward to. And poor Caesar, he's like, oh man, they're outshining me. You'll be okay, Caesar. You'll find somebody. I hope you enjoyed the recap. That wraps it up for this episode. I'm looking forward to next week. If you have someone in mind that you would like for me to focus on, let me know. Anyone from like the single life? I'm thinking Debbie next. Ooh, that'll be interesting. I like the guy that she's dating for commentary purposes. She can keep him as a lover. I won't fight her on that. Alrighty, well, I hope you had a great time listening, and please like and subscribe and comment. It really makes a huge difference for the algorithm and getting my channel noticed. It's brand new, so I really could use all the support that you're willing to offer. Thank you. Bye-bye.